Activities at Nigeria's fixed income market began this week with resumption of the monthly FGN Savings bond auction by the Debt Management Office, and Emmanuel Odiaka joins me to tell us what to expect for the rest of the week. Thank you so much for joining me on the show, Emmanuel, and I'd like to get your take on the market this week.
Well, market has been two ways, technically. We've seen some demands across board following sell-off we witnessed last week. Also, market was expecting the DMO to come up with its calendar, which was announced yesterday. So market basically would be looking at the possibilities around the auction going into next week for direction.
All right, but what's your take on liquidity, and what do we see that could move the needle for that space?
Can you take that again, Ken?
Yeah, your expectations for liquidity going into the week.
Well, going into the week, there is hardly any OMO maturity in its normal scheduled Thursday. So hopefully, we think market is up by about 200 billion or so. If market do not see special CRR debits on Thursday, I think market would remain slightly within this threshold going into next week.
All right, I was reading a report from Coronation Merchant Bank earlier, and they're talking about the fact that they're expecting to see the naira to be continue to be under pressure going in the near term. I'd like to get what your take is, especially for the parallel market.
Yes, from what we have seen this week, where the official, the Apex Bank, we valued its exchange rate by about 5% to 3.80 per dollar. Yes, the parallel market is still trading within 475 as at this morning. What we are seeing in the windows is that the NAFEX, has traded between 385 to 390 in recent weeks. Going by what we see in the parallel market, there's a lack of liquidity in that market. So it's expected that once the Apex Bank commences selling to BDCs, especially if we have an open international flights, which I think that's what they are waiting for, that will help considerably to ease the pressure on the USD.